Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we are in my video of ELC590, English for Oral Presentations, Persuasive Speech, and today I would like to persuade my audience on how using online food delivery services can help us in so many ways, especially in this trying time. Online food delivery services can help us as the user in terms of saving time, less effort on getting the foods. Wide and variety selection of foods can be ordered instantly no matter where we are or what we were doing, whenever we wanted to, and definitely can help lowering the risk from getting COVID-19 infection. When is the last time you had your meal? How long do you think you can survive without consuming any food? Food is definitely one of the essentials in our daily life. Everyone needs food for life continuity. The gesture will be automated whenever we feel hungry, telling us that our body needs to be filled with food. So we have to prepare the food. We need to prepare the ingredients, all the necessary spices if applicable, before we can only start the cooking process. And it is time consuming. Normally, it takes about half an hour to prepare the foods. Then only it can be eaten and consumed. But do you know that we have better ways and options to get the food ready to be eaten these days? It's just one call away, or some might say just one click away, between you and the foods that you desire. Can you imagine how much time can you save from that? We all have been through the first and the second MCO. Lots of things and situations happen, but we still manage to survive. Not limiting to any specific person, me, myself, also affected with the current impact. One of the major difficulties that we were facing in this trying time is the movement limitation. So how do we get our groceries? Plus, the risk for going out from our house is quite high these days, if you know what I'm saying. It makes me wonder, is there any alternatives for me to choose? In fact, yes, there is an option, which is online food delivery services. I've been using these services since then. I'm not saying cook your own food is bad, but wait for your food prepared by the other people is not bad either. Based on my experience, it helps me a lot in terms of time saving and less effort to get foods. It could be any one of you that going to use these services next, and maybe you're going to like it better than me. Today, I would like to share with you briefly about first, how the online food delivery services can help ease your daily routine. Second, how can these services bring you the advantages from using it? And finally, how it benefits you from using the services. Due to the continuation of movement control order, every public movement remain restricted and there is distance limitation for every single one of us. So that will definitely be an issue for us to get necessities beyond of our allowed distance. Based on the terms and clauses stated by Malaysian National Security Council, which also known as MKN, we are prohibited from crossing interstate and the maximum movement is limited to only within 10 km radius from the place where we live. No one is exempted from restriction. Every single one of us, from the top tier to the very bottom line, are tied to this control measure in order to break the deadly virus from spreading. It is undeniable that it's quite hard for everyone to go through with their daily routine in this condition, especially when involved buying necessary needs like foods. We still need foods in order to survive despite the dangerous infectious disease spreaded widely these days. Since it's kind of hard for us to get our groceries due to movement limitation, why don't we just simply order cooked food instead? How much time do you usually need to prepare a meal? Based on information from the internet, people spend roughly an hour cooking and preparing food every day. A poll based on 2,000 people found that modern adults spend an average of 60 minutes making their meal, as well as any snacks they may eat between meals. We don't want to spend too much time on preparing foods, right? Time does not wait for us. There are still lots of things going on with our lives, especially for those who work from home and maybe those who participated in online distance learning. You might want to save some of your time from going out getting the groceries. Imagine all the time you save. You may as well utilize it by spending more time with your loved one. Sounds a lot better, isn't it? It's not just about movement restriction and time consuming. There is limitation when we have to prepare our own food. Normally, we willingly to prepare only for 2 to 3 dishes per meal intake. I believe that every meal is cooked differently and require different kind of ingredients. This may lead you to the lack of ingredients available in your kitchen. Some food requires fresh ingredients. For instance, nasi lemak requires coconut cream. It's not always available in the kitchen, right? Why don't we leave it to the professional? Let chefs do their work. All you have to do is wait for the foods you ordered arrive at your doorsteps and enjoy the food afterwards. Even though there are quite a few difficulties found in this trying time, you don't have to worry that much because there is a way to ease your problems. No need to worry about any restriction or movement limitation when you use the online food delivery services because they are allowed by the government to continue with their services. All we need to do is just call related vendors or order right through our smartphones and wait for the foods to be delivered at our doorsteps. It could be GrabFood, Foodpanda, Pop Meals, and many more options you can choose. Somehow, you are contributing positively in breaking the epidemic chain of COVID-19 when you order food from the online food delivery services, and also have low risk from getting infected by the deadly virus. Instead of cook for your own meal where obviously it's really time consuming, why not let other people prepare it for you so that you can continue in whatever you have been doing? Not just saving more time, you also get to choose your food from lots of options and selections available. You can continue with your errands without any interruptions while the delivery rider brings the food straight to you. Any type of meals can be chosen and there is no limit on the amount of dishes you desire. Envision yourself following the steps I outlined previously. You can order food and have the restaurant deliver it to you without having the need to travel all the way to the restaurant to enjoy the food. You can stay at your home all day without having the need to go outside if you are having a lazy day or maybe busy day and are hungry in the mood for good food. More time saved and less effort used to get the delicious food you desire. Online food delivery services available almost anytime, anywhere, and very convenient for us. From breakfast to midnight supper, they can get the food delivered to your house anytime throughout the day. By ordering food online, it enables us to avoid going out to restaurants during harsh weathers. The development of online food delivery services has enabled restaurants and customers to connect even when facing unfavorable weather. Everyone stays dry and happy, well, except for the delivery guy. As I was saying earlier, you get to choose your food from lots of options and variety selections available. Food delivery apps offer a range of restaurants ranging from fast food, western food, sushi, to even healthier food options. With the growing trend of food delivery and ordering apps, this has allowed more business opportunities for thriving new food joints. Restaurants are able to serve a wider target audience through the use of food ordering apps, and you get better food options to be chosen. To conclude, the growth of modern online food delivery services has brought us a lot of advantages like conveniences and more food options. However, food delivery services also have some of its downside too, like having to wait for a while for the food to show up when you are already hungry, or the fact that sometimes delivery charges may be a bit costly. But overall, the online food delivery services are very assuring to its consumers that they will deliver and your order will reach your hand hot and fresh, which eases the mood when you are about to eat and not forgetting how much time you have saved. Don't miss this opportunity where it brings lots of advantages and benefits you. There are quite a few options for online food delivery services available for you to choose. Download any of the apps that you desire and order your food now. Why would you spend more time into something that you can get by the help of the others? Time is gold. Spend it wisely. Thank you.